you ever thought to yourself, we're not fighting, but we don't feel close anymore, right? This is something you've said to your partner. You've noticed that inside you just don't feel close to them. Yet at the same time, you're thinking that's kind of odd because we don't even fight, right? You're in this interesting space, and what I want to go into, what I want to share with you is why so many couples feel disconnected. Why so many of us in relationships feel that there's like this space that we were in, and now you're here and I'm there. My name is Dr. Santos. I'm a licensed counselor. I'm here with you to have a good time, a good conversation, enjoy this interaction, and then yes, to also look at why is my relationship in this space of struggle, and how can I get it to a place of improvement, a place of connection, right? You want to look forward to coming home. This connection doesn't usually happen because of one gigantic event, right? It's a small drip. Life gets busy, we get overwhelmed, kids come in, maybe you got to take care of in-laws, job responsibilities, and before you know it, you and your partner get to this place where you're there, they're here, and what you're really good at this point, after all this distance disconnect, is you're really good at logistics. You may tell your therapist, it feels like we're roommates. You may tell your therapist, it feels like we're business partners. We do transactions. And what happens is slowly, this drip that comes into your relationship, and emotional closeness gets replaced by emotional distance. Right? So hear that again. You have this slow drip of disconnect because things are just happening in life. You're getting overwhelmed, stress is building, new responsibilities, you're taking on all these things. Your partner is more of a business partner. Your partner is more of a business partner. You talk to them about logistics. And slowly you get away from this closeness of being able to share how you feel, share what you're going through, and you get to this place of emotional distance. Most couples think, and they may say, hey, Dr. Santos, we have a communication issue. That's often what most couples think. What I want to share with you is that communication is a symptom of what's happening, not the cause, right? A symptom of what's happening. What's really going on, which is likely what you're thinking, right? What is really going on then? What usually happens is underneath the relationship, right? If it's here underneath it, if I have this with my partner, I've lost emotional safety, right? That is what's underneath so much of that disconnect and distance. Think about that in your relationship. Are you distant from your partner because you've lost emotional safety? When someone in their relationship doesn't feel emotionally safe, their nervous system, right? Your nervous system, what keeps you either connected or on guard and protective, it shifts. It shifts from a place of stability into, I've got to protect myself now. And I want you to think about that. Be honest in your relationship. Have you felt that with your partner, you used to feel emotionally safe? Your guard could be down. Whereas now, that shit is up. You are on your toes, right? You are on your toes. And what does this look like? Well, it looks like shutting down. It looks like pulling away. It looks like getting defensive, protective. And again, it's not that, if it's in my relationship, it's not that I don't care anymore. It's that I've lost this emotional safety. My nervous system is out of whack, out of sync. My nervous system's got me in this place of, I need to protect myself. I need to shut down. I need to be defensive. I need to pull away from you, from my partner, the person that I once felt emotionally safe with. Here are three. I want you to listen to all of them. Don't skip through this video. Listen to all of these. Three techniques, strategies, whatever term you want to put on there, that work if you do the work. They don't work by themselves. That work to rebuild connection. Number one's about you. So if I'm looking at this, number one's about me. I need to regulate. I need to regulate myself. One, you got to regulate yourself before you try to reconnect with your partner. Right? Before I try to fix any issue, I cannot walk into this space with my spouse if I'm not regulated. Right? What does that mean? Well, if my claws clenched, If I can't ground myself, if my breathing is, if I'm upset, my fists are balled, if I'm already thinking the worst thing is going to happen, I'm not regulated. So how am I supposed to then have a healthy, productive, constructive, repair-related conversation with my significant other? I don't know how. My 2 cents are it's not going to be productive. So number one technique I need to, if this is me, my relationship, I need to be accountable. I need to be accountable. I need to regulate myself. That may mean that I need to work with a counselor, self-help book, do some yoga, some gym. I need to regulate. It's one of the hardest things, I think toughest things to do, because often when we are having issues, whether it's with your significant other, in life, whatever issues, I find that typically what we do, not all of us, is we put this finger out there and we say, all of that out there, I need to blame you. All of these things need to change. Right? What I'm saying here is inward, right? Self-love, self-accountability. Regulate yourself. Number two, name the distance, right? I want to be able to name what is happening here with me and my significant other in a way that I'm not blaming them. Because that doesn't feel good. You blame your significant other, you're going to feel judged. So I may say something like, babe, let me reword this. Instead of, hey babe, you never talk to me, right? Instead of that, I may say something like, hey babe, I miss feeling close to you. I deeply do not want us to drift apart, right? If you notice with the second one, very different than the first one. Second one, there's no blame. I'm sharing how I'm feeling. First one, you never talk to me. That is a direct blame. That is that finger pointing I was mentioning. The second one, I miss feeling close. I don't want us to drift apart. It goes inward, right? It's looking at naming the distance versus blaming my partner. Number three, last one. I appreciate that you stuck to it. Now remember, this place of a loss of emotional safety, of disconnect, we got here, right? It's me and my partner, we got here because of a slow drip. Things over time, small moments over time, creating more and more disconnect that before you know it, it's my roommate. It's my business partner that I sit down with at the end of the week and we talk about finances and things like that, but we don't talk about love and attunement and connection and intimacy. Number three is you just flip it on its back, right? So if we know it's a slow drip that's going to cause a negative effect, what we do is we do a slow drip of small, purposeful, intentional moments of attunement. Connection, that's what I mean by attunement. Connection, you're building the blocks. It's not these giant talks. It's not let's go on a trip to Japan or somewhere cool, right? That sounds awesome. Let me know if you go, take me with you. It is these small moments. Eye contact, checking in. How are you? How are you feeling? How was your day? What was tough about it? What was challenging about it? It is uninterrupted seconds, uninterrupted minutes that you carve out to have with your significant other. Feeling disconnected in a relationship, it does not mean, my 2 cents, it does not mean that this relationship is broken. What it means that you've got a plant in front of you that's saying, hey, give me some water. You got me in that corner. I need to be closer to that window where the sun's coming in. So if your plant had words, the words it would say is, I need proper care. I need care. I need consistency. See what I'm getting at? Not broken. If you found this video helpful, if this resonates, subscribe, connect. Now, as a little fun fact, visit Santos Counseling. There's a newsletter you could sign up with. You've got emails that go out weekly with lots of mental health tips, lots of mental health tools aimed to help you just continue to move forward, right? Wherever you're going, amazing places, move forward in a productive way. I appreciate that you're spending time with me. Leave a review. I'll see you in the next video.